just don't know. Say the world just don't know, but they will soon know. Let's rise to the full, there's no rule, it's just how I feel. Listen close between lines, I be spitting what's real. Say the world just don't know, but they will soon know. This is the anthem for those who stay peace amidst the ruckus. God sends us what we can handle, and look where he stuck us, in the belly. New York.
Hey guys, this is a late night edition, but I guess y'all, it won't matter because you're gonna see it when you're gonna see it, of Get Into It with Amina. I don't even have my mic plugged in. Well, it's not even the nighttime. I'll be honest with y'all, it is actually probably about 6 in the morning. Yeah. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning, guys. I was just woken up. I had this reading. It's been here for a minute. And Spirit said they need it now. They need it now. They need it now. Like, so, you know, I said, let me get into it. Yo, funny story, y'all. This chick on Facebook tried to steal my name, right? I mean, the whole thing, and put her name, Get Into It with, I can't remember her name, started with an A. And I'm not going to put her on blast. I won't put her on blast like that. So, I messaged her, right? I'm like, hi. I've been Get Into It, literally spelt the same way, for quite some time now. Before I got the name, I checked to make sure no one else had it. Now, I do the check again, and someone has it. I was like, I do want you to know I have a channel. I've been doing business with this name. She writes me back. First of all, it's not spelled the same way. All she did was remove the dash. It's literally the same word. And then she goes, and how did you find this channel? This page. I don't even use this anymore. So I gave it a thumbs up. I said, yeah, just don't use it anymore. We good. And that was my petty side coming out. Because I work hard to come up with, I might have a moment where I meditate and then I get an epiphany. That's how I get my names, my titles, things like that. But I go hard to be original. So it pisses me off when I see somebody like, really? And you got a few more followers than me, so you feel like you could take my name, nobody will know, nobody will notice. Anyway, that was my stupid rant of the morning. Let's start that over. Good morning, good day, good afternoon, good night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Welcome to my channel. This reading today is an in-depth divine mate reading. So if you have been wondering, like, when am I going to meet the one? How am I going to meet the one? What the fuck is taking it so long? Excuse my language. By now y'all should know I'm a surpriser with curses. I'm not usually a filth mouth, but when my energy is like, that's how we gotta express it, then that's how it comes out. So if you can't handle that, then I'm probably not the right guide for you. Pretty much overall, I don't use profanity, but when the mood calls for it, it calls for it. And right now, I know a lot of y'all that check this out because you saw that title are in an energy of when, like what the blood clot. So now, these piles here, these are all for y'all. I have not looked at them. I don't know what they say. It's a general timeless reading. I actually did my own pile. As I was laying these out, I did one for me. And when I say it was freaking scary accurate, like I'm with my divine mate. But this shit literally told me everything about us, everything, how we met, everything, yo. So I have a feeling some of you are about to be like, oh my God, from this read, okay? I really think so. So brace yourself, okay? Brace yourself. And let's get into it with Amina. So we got pile number 1 over here, represented by this flower. And this card here. So if you feel drawn to either of those, then pile number 1 probably has your reading in it. Not even, ooh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the camera. I don't mean to say probably either. It most definitely will have your reading if you feel drawn to those objects and that artwork. This is pile number 2's object. So if you feel drawn to that or this card here, then your message is in pile number 2. Pile number 3 has these objects. And this card. So if you felt drawn to those, then pile number 3 has your reading. And last but not least, pile number 4 has this object and this card. So if you feel drawn to these items and that card, then pile number 4 has your reading. I always suggest you taking a deep breath before you choose your pile. But no matter what you choose, I believe you will find your answer today. In-depth divine mate reading. Let's go. Let's get into it with pile number 1. Hey, pile number 1. Let's get into it. Let's find out. Let's find all the information that we can, at least, on your divine mate. So, first off, this is your advice card in regards to the incoming union, so that will wait. Advice is always last. And the symbol you chose here, I'm going to tell you now, this is an old flower. I got it when I was first trying to find items to decorate my table with for my readings quite some time ago. So I'm going to tell you now, your divine mate, 9 times out of 10, is somebody you either had a relationship with already and it kind of fizzled out, and it's going to get a renewal, like re-blossom, re-bloom, or it could just be someone older than you coming in. Whatever the case, this is something that's going to get a fresh start, like a renewal. It's going to feel like you're blowing the dust off of something and it's getting like re-cleansed, blooming is all I keep hearing the word bloom. It's going to feel like it's blooming, okay? Like a rebirth or a new, fresh beginning. All right, here we go. We're going to start off with a description of your divine mate, how their personality will be. For that, we have this oracle card here. Fear. So I feel like your divine mate is going to be fearless. It says, I release all fear. I feel also like your divine mate maybe it has an experience either with you or with someone else that has caused them to be in a state of fear at one point where they weren't too sure if they wanted to venture down the path of love again. But I feel like this person now feels free of fear. I invite you, divine beloved, to move through me in all ways. Trying to see, is that the shadow? Yes, it is. Oh, I don't like that shadow. All right. Anyway, I invite you, divine mate, divine beloved, I said divine mate, to move through me in all ways, guiding my actions in every moment. Let me release all fear and feel unbridled openness to the new. Wow. Very, very, very interesting. So that's where we start. Okay, let's keep it moving. What are they experiencing now that's challenging your union? Something that everybody would like to know. Why aren't y'all coming together yet? We have the shapeshifter. Okay. When you're dealing with the shapeshifter, the issue is being true to who you are. So the challenge that your divine mate is going through right now is removing the mask, living their truth, and not trying to be what they think people want them to be. That is the challenge for the shapeshifter. Being a trickster, being one way then being another, trying to be all that they think is expected of them rather than being what they are meant to be. Until your divine mate is ready to stand in who they truly are and stop wearing masks and stop the theatrics and be real, that is going to be the block. So they do have a lot of fear still left. It's like they're fearless, but they're not. It's weird. Like, they're not afraid in certain aspects, and then in some they are. Okay, so what are you going through or in need of releasing for this union to happen? Because you ain't perfect either. Let me stop. Okay. Coagulation. This is your challenge. Your challenge at this time is learning to come together with someone without losing who you truly are, without losing aspects of yourself, without becoming codependent on this person. You are right now working through being able to coagulate and still be you and still stand on your own. Very deep. Okay. How will you guys come together or meet if you haven't already? If you have, then it may describe how it happened or the energy behind it. Storm fields. So there's going to be some big upheavals going on in your life when you meet this person. Wow, look how the tornadoes knocking this house down. So I feel like your home front will be a little unstable at the time of this union. Or when you meet this person, not even necessarily when y'all come together as a couple, but when you meet them, you're going to be going through a ending. With the number 9 here, I get something coming to completion and about to wipe everything out for a fresh start. The old being renewed, getting a chance to renew itself. All right. How will your relationship be if you guys do get together? You have the crystal kyanite. Gives me a feeling of a new beginning with the number 28, which equals 10. 1 + 0 is 1, new beginning. That's where I got that. With kyanite, it feels like your relationship will be very harmonious if you guys are honest with each other. You have to maintain honesty, and then there will always be peace. You have to be able to communicate with each other from the heart, not logic. It will not do either of you any good to come at each other with logic. When you come at each other with an emotional-based opinion or feeling, it will reach the other person better. Be careful in this kind of relationship where you end up becoming the one who's giving more emotionally and this person just takes. If that happens, let it go. However, this relationship can be very very trusting, because you both will feel like you can be your true self. She can, or he can, remove the mask. You can be yourself while joining with this person, and fear will be released because you reach a balance. All right. Do you already know this person to some level? And what's your mission together? Well, I do feel you know this person. Your mission together, it says protection. Call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval. Your mission together is to help each other release that which no longer serves you. Deep mission. You are going to help each other cut cords. Call back in your power. I'm sorry guys, I stood up for a minute. I just wanted to make sure everything was recording properly. But yeah. And I'm knocking cards and boxes over. Oops. Casualties are doing readings in a little tight space. Anyway, you guys are going to help each other release what is no longer serving you. So you guys are, in a way, going to help each other release fear. And know that you're protected in the process. Soul retrieval. Interesting. So your mission together is really to help each other so that you can go further on your mission individually. And maybe even still together. Who knows? Maybe you have work to do as one. All right. What signs will show me they're near, or that we will unite and become one soon? Time. Rainbows. Wow. So, when I see time, it makes me think of divine timing. That this is something that just, it's a process that cannot be rushed. Maybe this person needs time, maybe you need more time. But when I see this, it's like divine time. It's a reminder that you have time, that this does not have to be a rush process, that this is also something that goes back to past lifetimes as well. With rainbows, and this is 2828, so yeah, there's something fresh starting about this relationship with endings, and 33 is a master number. Also, by the way, I just feel like it's like the rainbow after the storm, literally. Storm fields and then rainbows. So when you see rainbows, and it doesn't have to be literally you see a rainbow in the sky, but you can see it on TV, you can see it on clothing, you can see it online. If you see a rainbow, or start to see a lot of them, that is a sign that you guys are about to come into union. And maybe this, side note, for some of you, this may be a LGBTQ relationship as well. That's for some, not everybody. Okay. All right, so let me get you your advice in regards to coming into union. Tune into the subtle and divine force within me, and you shall sense the subtle and divine force within yourself and all living things. Over the coming days, there is a heightened sense of spiritual connection with Isis, goddess of motherhood, magic, and fertility. So the advice you're getting is to connect to Isis, that mothering energy, that fertile energy, that nurturing energy, that goddess energy. And through doing so, I believe it'll be just what you need to bring in this relationship faster. And on that note, my pal number ones, it's been great connecting with you. I really think it's only a matter of time. I feel like once you both get through these challenges and release the fear, you'll come together beautifully and harmoniously. Don't worry about the time is what I'm hearing. Just work through your challenges. Everything is in divine order and happening at the time and pace that it should. And on that note, I want to say peace. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Blessings. Like this video, and I will send you an abundance of blessings for doing it. And all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my light tribe. Later, y'all. On to Pal 2. What's up, Pal 2? If you were drawn to this card, this is your advice card, so it will be last. Or this object, then this is your reading. This is my little bird's nest. What I'm feeling from Pal 2 is two different things. So take what resonates. You're either with someone and you're unsure if they're your divine mate and that's why you're here, or you are alone and feeling lonely and really wondering when is the one coming in. And I will let you know, when your divine mate comes in, things are going to move very quickly. Like, I see them moving in. I see you guys building a home together. I see things just moving very quickly. Okay? So those are the two energies I'm picking up from Pal 2. Let's move on and get into it with Amina. So here's a description of your divine mate. Authenticity. This person's gonna be real as fuck. I could be my true self. They're not gonna feel like they gotta be fake, wear any mask. You might even be like, whoa, with their truthfulness and their realness and fearlessness. And well, it says, change me, divine beloved, into one who has the courage to be my true self. Allow me to honor my sexuality, desires, and needs as sacred expressions of your divine love. So, this could also be someone who's still dealing with their sexual preferences. This could also be somebody who is now either willing to be expressing themselves authentically or still struggling in a way, which is similar to Pal number 1. So you may want to listen to Pal number 1's person too. It sounds like if you are, I feel like if you're not with this person yet in a relationship, that is the vibe. If you're already with this person's very real, very authentic, and it's probably why you have worries and doubts, because it feels like a too good to be true. When is this person gonna lie to me or be dishonest or trip up in some way? But they're not. They're being their true self. Okay, what are they experiencing right now that's challenging the union? Whoa, an apocalypse. Which feels like a huge change or shift in their reality. I don't even know which way to put this card. Okay, we're gonna put it like that. This person is going through a time where they are having truths revealed to them. And though it may be like a relief to finally know or have confirmation or see like, okay, I see this for what it is now. I see this person for what they are now. It does also bring a little sadness, especially when you saw something in one way and it turns out to be totally opposite. So this person's challenge right now is to accept that the veil that once hid and covered truths is being removed from their life, and that now they are being shown the real, and they're learning to accept that. They're learning to accept that certain people were phony. They're learning to accept that certain experiences they had or are having are for their own good. Wow. Let's see what you're going through that needs releasing for this union to happen. Dissolution. For me, it feels like you're going in deep and letting go of a lot. Where they're being revealed things, it feels like you are, I don't know, I feel like you've been revealed things already, and now it's time for you to let go of some of them. It truly feels like you are going deep within, and certain aspects of who you thought you were are dissolving, are going away, and only that which is authentically you is being left behind. I don't know why I have these first cards as the description of your divine mate, but even pile number 1, it felt like the description of both of you, both energies. So maybe you too are stepping into your authentic self as well. There are aspects of you that just are falling away as you dive deeper and deeper into who you truly are. Wow. Okay. What are you... Oh, I read that. Sorry. How will you guys come together or meet? And if you have been together already, what is the energy behind it? How did y'all come together? Mountain. Whenever I see a mountain, it makes me think of a challenge. Something in the way, getting over a huge hurdle, maybe something that has been challenging for some time. I'm like, where do I want to put this? Put this here. And getting over it, moving beyond it. So perhaps you'll be going through a challenging time, or they'll be facing a challenging time. It feels like trying to get over a hurdle of some sort. Yeah, it's just like some kind of obstacle, and it just feels like, it does feel like you'll move past the obstacle quickly, but you have to take action. So how will y'all come together or meet? There'll be an obstacle in the way that you'll both have to get around. Maybe someone will be coming out of a relationship. Maybe someone will be stuck in a relationship. Either way, there has to be an action taken for this union to come together. And if you are together, then y'all got around that obstacle. If you're not with your divine mate yet, then there is something you see as an obstacle, or they see as an obstacle for bringing you guys together. But things are going to start to shift. There are rivers flowing around this mountain, and they're flowing. There's also the moonlight shining down, which is illuminating things. If you guys are meant to be together, the truth will be revealed. Just go with the flow. Don't use force, and let things take its course. And take it one step at a time, like you're climbing a mountain. You can't rush climbing a mountain or you fall. So you take it one step at a time, and you get there. You get to the top. All right, how will your relationship be if you come together, or if you are already? We have the pink sapphire. Oh, I love the pink sapphire. It makes me feel so lovey-dovey. And it's a master number 44. I feel like this relationship is going to be, well, very loving. I mean, you want that for every relationship, but when I say that, I mean like easily forgiving. One that feels like you're healing each other in the process from the past, helping each other to let go of the past. Soothing, just feeling so soothing to your heart chakra, to each other's. It feels like something you receive, a relationship you've received after your karma has been cleared. This relationship is going to feel so healing. It is going to clear the past, assist you with letting go of anything from the past that's still clinging. And you have to know that you deserve to feel this joy, this confidence. But you have to let go of the old stories. You got to release the pain that's no longer serving you. And sometimes it lingers, and you might feel it coming up. Sometimes you need to have a good cry or vent and get all of that energy out of you. And then allow yourself to fill up with the love and the acceptance you deserve. It's being this relationship here is a gift from the divine. You're whole and you're beautiful and strong. And this relationship will not take that away from you, but add to it. What a beautiful relationship. A lot of pink energy. And gold gives me heart and solar plexus chakra energy. So like loving, nurturing, and confidence at the same time. Throat chakra energy too. Won't be afraid to express yourselves to each other. Communication will be important in this relationship. Honest communication. Do you already know this person on some level? And if so, what's your mission together? Okay. You may know this person on some level. Even if it's not like you know them, you may know who they are or of them. And it says break the chain. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. You guys are coming together to bring an end to patterns in both of your ancestral lineages that where relationships did not stay together, relationships were not honest, relationships were not balanced. There was no healing from past traumas. The same story was carried and carried and carried and carried. You guys are coming together to end that, where you're going to release your past. You're going to rewrite the future into something that your ancestors only wished and dreamed for, but did not manifest. You guys are coming together to heal, and I think through your union, you will also be healing to others who witness it, who are around you. Very interesting. Your ancestors are working to bring this union together, to help you guys do what needs to be done to unite. A lot of healing in this union, a lot of emotional healing. Okay, what signs will show you that they're near or that you guys will unite soon? Seedlings. Music. Wow. All right. I feel like when you are having a fresh start, when something has ended and there's a new beginning, something growing. Maybe you're doing a new project. Maybe you're starting a new life. Just something you've been putting your energy towards is coming to fruition. Maybe they're working on something and it's finally coming into the light. Or maybe you guys have been in union in secret, talking as friends, and then finally it's now like we can't hide it anymore. That will be a sign when you start to feel like, I want people to know about this, or you both start to feel like this is something that's growing and it needs light. It's manifesting because we manifested it, and it no longer can be hidden. I also feel somebody in this union will be deep in music, either a musician, maybe a songwriter, maybe a dancer. Music will play a big part. You will also find that you two communicate with music. Maybe they'll send you a song, you'll send them a song. Maybe you'll even do it telepathically. Maybe they'll tell you they like a song and then you'll see it on the TV, on YouTube, or you'll hear it in the soundtrack of something you're watching, and vice versa. These will be signs that y'all will unite soon because you're becoming in sync. And your advice. I am one with the universe, one with the eternal goddess. She is a part of me. I tune into my heart and she is there, surrounded by an infinite library of wisdom, knowledge, and love. The countless manifestations of the goddess, along with her great compassions, are expressed through me. So whether you're a man or a woman, step into your goddess energy. This is like the second goddess vibe coming through. So that's interesting. Power 1 and 2 may be able to, and that's only if you felt drawn to one. If you didn't feel drawn to one at all, then there's nothing there for you. If you did feel drawn to one as well, I feel like there's a message there for you. Tune into your heart. That's the advice. Stay in an energy of compassion. And your little love nest will manifest. And on that note, that's all I got for you, Pile 2s. You know some things have to be left to mystery. So, on this note, I say peace. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Blessings. Please like this video and be blessed tenfold and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this tribe. Love you guys. Later. Hey, Pal 3. I'm going to tell you now before I even jump into your pal. For some reason, I started to feel a little excited in my body with this pal. And it's not because y'all little. This photo is an angel. Okay, so it's not because of the picture. I ate some of my spicy pickles. Some of y'all know I eat a lot of soup and a lot of pickles. I bit into a jalapeno pepper, and it wasn't even that hot, but the pickles were spicy. So I get jalapeno style pickles. Anyway, after eating them, I start to feel like spicy, I start thinking about my boo. And for a minute, I was like, I'm gonna have to pause this and holler at him real quick. I need to see his face. And then I said, why is this pile 3 making me feel hot? So I'm going to tell y'all, pile 3s, whoever your divine mate is, y'all ain't going to have no problem in the department of intimacy. In fact, I feel like that's going to be the initial energy that draws you guys together. It's going to be hot and spicy. It's going to be like that passion, like, oh, I just have to have that person. Then you'll get to know each other. Okay, so if you were drawn to pile 3, you were drawn to this beautiful angel. And these are my zodiac sign and zodiac house dice. And I am going to roll them for you and see what other information we get. May be able to tell you the zodiac sign of your divine mate or your sign or whatever house the signs will be in when you guys meet. So let's see. So we have the house, the 8th house. I don't know if you can see it. It's the house of Scorpio, the house of transformation, the house of change. So possibly between November and early December, you guys will meet, or you or this other person's birth date is around that time period. Oh, okay, I got scared. I said, I know this is not the sign of Scorpio. All right, the sign we have here is Virgo. Virgo is our September birth month. Can run into I believe late August into September. So those months may be significant. It's also the 6th house of health, work, service. So perhaps you meet this person at a time where you guys are going through a huge transformation, maybe health-wise, maybe taking care of your body differently, or maybe you're helping others with health, and or maybe you're doing something where you're in service to other people in some way, shape, or form, or going through a huge shift in your life, a rebirth. Let's check out your divine mate's personality. Oh, they're nurturing. You have a nurturing energy coming through. So this person is going to be very caring, very compassionate, very forgiving, and not only to you, but also to their self. Or perhaps this is what they are transforming, what they're learning right now, is how to nurture themselves. It says, I am a spark of divinity. So they're starting to recognize the creator in themselves, the divine energy within them. Change me, divine beloved, into one who accepts my body exactly as it is, seeing it as a vessel for your love. Fill me with gratitude for this physical form. Let me nurture and care for myself in every way. Wow. All right, what challenge are they experiencing now that could be in the way of your union? Is it that they're still learning self-love? We have the crone. The crone always makes me think of old energy, old spirits. The crone can sometimes be seen as the old woman, a witch. I do get psychic energy from this person, so they're very intuitive. They're going to bring an essence of magic into your life. They're clairvoyant. Now, what their challenge may be is that they may be a little isolated into themselves. I feel like at this time they may be a little bitter about some of the experiences they've had to go through in life, and this is kind of bringing them a little down. I feel like they may be older than you, and they're judging themselves. They're looking at their life now. You know, they're learning to love the body that they're growing into and how to take care of it. And maybe it wasn't loved very well by others. And there's just a little bit of a bitterness they're holding on to, and it keeps them to themselves. When they can get around that, when they can really see the spark of divinity within themselves, then you guys would move into union. Now let's see, what are you going through or in need of releasing for your union to happen? The androgyny. I'm sorry, the androgen. Hope I'm saying that right. Rainbow energy. A lot of LGBTQ coming through in these piles. I know my community is wide anyway. I get men, I have women, I have transgender, I have all sorts who come and check out my reads. So you know to take what resonates, or flip it to fit your situation if it does resonate, but because this is all energies. But I do feel like one of your things you're needing to realize is that, wow, this looks just like the blue flower I used in the first pile. Very interesting. Maybe all these piles are connected in some way, and they're each giving you a message for how to get closer to the one. Well, in short, this is the card of the artist. So most likely you are in the arts in some way, shape, or form. But not only that, this is also the card of someone who is meant to embody masculine and feminine energy and balance it. Now, at this time, what you're going through right now is you're probably learning how to balance this energy within yourself and how to express it through your art. Not that hard of a task that you're facing. I think it's something you can overcome very quickly. You get a lot of wisdom from your ancestors. Tap into them. Okay. Yeah. It's not that much you're needing to do. You've done a lot of work on yourself. It's your counterpart who is still understanding who they are. All right. How we all come together or meet, if you haven't already. The Golden Palace. Makes me think of a spiritual meeting, spiritual work. This gives me mosque energy. Perhaps y'all will meet in a common spiritual group, maybe online, maybe at church, maybe at the mosque. I'm just getting the energy of a spiritual union of some sort. Maybe you'll go to them for intuitive guidance, because the crone is very, very much intuitive and psychic. It's going to be a time where you feel very fortunate, very ambitious. You may even be doing very well when it comes to your finances when you guys meet and come together. It's like a time of happiness it's like a time of happiness that's been long overdue. You're gonna come to an understanding that self-worth, it doesn't depend on how much you have. It comes from what you are, how you are, how authentically you've lived your life, how much love you've been willing to share. There is money or some kind of material gain coming in when y'all come together as well. But it's only when you recognize your true value is more than just wealth that you guys will come into union. And when y'all come into union, y'all gonna make some paper together. Whew. This is a very abundant and rich union as well. All right, how will your relationship be? Sorry. Watermelon tourmaline. I love this crystal. Makes me think of refreshing. Like, just feeling refreshed. So your relationship, well, when you guys come together, if you haven't already, it's gonna feel perfect. Like, just happy being together. Like a natural joy. It's gonna feel like God-given bliss. It's gonna be hard, though. One of your challenges is gonna be not to let your egos get in the way. But it's gonna be an unconditional love, and I think it's gonna be very healing for the crone to feel like no matter what they look like physically, you will always love them. Yeah, you'll overlook the flaws and they will overlook yours. And that's going to be healing for both of you. Wow. It's like bliss, pure bliss. Your relationship is going to be pure bliss, happiness. Bless y'all. All right. Do you already know this person on some level? And what's your mission together? Okay, no, you don't know this person yet. And your mission together is boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? You guys are coming together to teach each other how to teach others to treat you. Perhaps you both aren't very good at setting boundaries with people. You allow people to treat you in ways that don't serve you. You're coming together to set boundaries, to know who to let in and who to let out. I feel like you guys will protect each other and form your own little circle together. Where the crone is always alone, they will find solace in you, like a peace in you. And through being with you, it will help them open up. But this time, open up to those who deserve, who won't judge them. And on your end, you'll have the crone's intuitiveness, inner knowing, inner trust, to help you tap into your own, to know who to let in and who to keep out. Interesting. All right. What signs will show you that they are near or will be with you soon? Mirror. Oops. Just actually go there. Juggler. Okay. So, my dear, wait, I don't want that to be totally all out there. Okay. The two signs that you guys are coming into union soon, or the time is coming, is going to be a time where you are faced with your true self, or when you are faced with someone who feels like they have the same energy as you. It's going to be a time where you felt like you were in the dark and now there's some light. I feel like you'll be taking a good look at yourself and you're going to find yourself in someone else. You'll be going through a huge transition at the time. Also, it'll be a time when you feel like you're doing a lot. You're handling a lot. Excuse me. And perhaps this person will come in and bring some balance. Hope you set up some boundaries so you can release some of these burdens. It does feel like you're doing an okay job with juggling everything you got going on. But how long can you juggle? So this person, when they're about to come into your life, you'll be at a point of overwhelm where you're going to feel like, all right, I need some help here. I need to get my shit in balance. I need to really take a look at myself and see a clear path to where I want to go without all this jungle, all this extra stuff I got to push through. And that'll be the sign. That's all they're giving me with that. All right, let me get you some advice. And it says, something will be revealed in a dream. Okay, they gave you a little more. Or through someone you trust. The information sheds light on something that has remained hidden from you for some time. Suddenly, the missing piece of the puzzle appears, and you are able to see the bigger picture. That's interesting. So be on the lookout for a dream that's going to reveal this person or someone that's going to come forward that maybe mutually knows you guys that's going to reveal this person. And on that note, my pal number threes, I'm going to say peace to you guys. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here, please. Blessings. Like this video and receive all the blessings of the world and all the good stuff that comes from being a part of this tribe. Love y'all. Later, gonna move on to Pal 4. Hey, Pal 4. What's good? Let's get into it with Amina. So, you were drawn to the tea leaf. Little did you know, there are four tea leaf cards here for you. And this card, which will be your advice, and we will hold it for last. So before I move into your reading, well, let's get started with the tea leaf. So we are getting into it. I'm sorry. We are starting with the read. So your first card is dogs, getting together with friends. Maybe you meet this person through mutual friends. Excuse me. Or a social gathering with friends. Astral house of love. Wow. You'll be in the astral house of love when you guys meet. That's beautiful. wind chimes, peace and harmony. So things will be very peaceful, or that's what this person will bring in. Lion, time to act. So there may be a need to take some action. Maybe you already have an idea of who this person is, or perhaps somebody is looking at you and they're going to take action soon. Beautiful start to your read, Power Force. Let's keep going. What will be the personality of your divine mate? Support. Not only will they need to feel supported, but they will also be someone that will be a strong supporter of you. The right help will come. Allow me, divine beloved, to let go, relax, and enjoy the process, knowing that it's safe to offer all to your capable hands. The right actions are always shown, and the right help always comes. Ashe, it does. Very nurturing energy as well. Very trusting in the Creator. See how they're just resting and going with the flow? This person may be very spiritual. And they may help you to be the same way, if you're not already. But what is the challenge they're experiencing right now that's blocking this union? Let's see. The Judge. This person's challenge right now is bringing down the wall that they've built around themselves in response to possibly negative experiences that they've gone through, and remove the prejudgments they have upon others as well as on themselves. Instead of maybe being racist, for example, because of something they experienced with racism, they should be someone that's an advocate for civil rights. So this is the stuff that they're awakening in themselves right now that's challenging them. And because they're in this judgment mode, it will be hard for them to see you without judging you, without looking at how you act and how you behave and what you believe. They have to come to a common ground and realize that everyone deserves love at the end of the day. And when they can get into this place of love, then you'll feel the energy shift and you'll start to move closer to this person. Now let's see, what are you going through? What do you need to release? Breath. I don't want to say you need to breathe, but it's giving me the energy of just needing to woosah, to meditate, to ground, to trust in the universe. Because you're not very trusting either, I feel. Both of you may be shooken in your faith towards the divine to an extent, or have been in ways that now you need to heal in order to come into union. Alright, that's what I get from the breath. It's just a need for you to ground, to focus on pausing, breathing, connecting to the planet, knowing that you're supported and you're loved by the divine. Okay, that's all they're saying so far. All right, So how will you guys come together or meet? And if you've met already, what will be the vibe? Home. This person will come into your life and it will feel like home. It will feel like someone you've known for a very long time. You both will just feel comfortable in each other. Divine time is at work in this union, and when you come together, it will feel like it's the right time. The doors will be open. It'll be a time where you guys, and this sign here says life. It'll be a period in your life, I feel, when you have gained a lot of wisdom. I do feel a spiritual union, connecting to the planet, to earth, to nature. But yeah, wow, this person's gonna feel like home. You will feel like home to each other, like you finally found where you belong. That's what I feel, a longing to belong, and that will bring you guys, that will be the foundation. Or maybe also I'm getting, you will meet at home, in a place maybe with friends from your past, something familiar. Yeah, maybe you don't live where you grew up and you'll return home and you will meet this person. Well, this person can represent your lineage and be from where your ancestry stems from. Okay. But the overall vibe will be of home. So if you're already with them, it will be someone who you just both felt very comfortable together from jump. How will our relationship be? We got Malachite. Oops. This relationship will help you to integrate what you know and stand in that. I just feel a lot of wisdom. I do see a relationship where you guys will meditate together, where you guys will pray together, breathe together. Just some kind of spark awakening in your heart chakra, where you might be someone who's very, very logical, who's very intelligent, I keep feeling. And maybe you doubt your knowledge. You doubt what you know. You're willing to back down when someone tries to prove you wrong. And in this relationship, your knowledge will be honored. What you know will be what you know. This person will not judge you off of what you know. In fact, they will listen to your wisdom and offer their own. I do see a lot of spiritual, a lot of praying. This gives me meditation energy, breathing energy. You guys will pray and do breath work together. It will be a major part of your relationship to get grounded together, to get out into nature together, and to feel the support of the universe and each other. There'll be a lot of trust in this relationship as well, on each other's knowledge. All right, let's find out if you already know this person. And what's your mission together? You may know this person, you may not. Of course, that's not what you want to hear. I think you may know who they are, because you guys do have common friends. But you may not be seeing them as a love interest at this time, or they don't see you in that way. One of you doesn't see the other one. And one of you it's time for you to make a move. So somebody knows that the other one is the one, and someone else is still trying to get together. I have a feeling you might already know who this person is. You might have already been looking at them, might have already felt an attraction. Your guidance is divinely guided, Akasha. This may be a past lifetime connection. You're being divinely guided together. I knew this was a spiritual, well, all of these unions have been spiritual, but this one really, really, really feels like it has the divine written all over it. As far as your work together as well, it has to do with unveiling past lifetimes and the gifts that come from those past lifetimes. Yeah, they just want you to know you're divinely guided and to trust. Powerful is it's not too much work that you have to do on yourself. It feels like it's your counterpart that is still doing some work, but I don't feel like it'll be much longer. Yeah, with these cards here, it does not feel like this will be much longer before it comes into union, or you guys are already together and just don't realize that you're each other's divine mate. All right. What signs will show you that they're near or that you'll unite soon? Numbers. So watch the synchronicities in numbers. Maybe you'll see a lot of 333s, 444s, 555s, 888s, things like that. 1222s. That may be a significant day for you guys. That's a portal date. 1212 is a portal date as well. 12/12/22. It's a lot of portals this month. You got 12/22/22. That's right before the new moon. So I'd say from probably 12/12 to 12/23 to look for some synchronicity, some signs that you and your divine mate are coming into union. If you're not already together by then, or now. And the second sign is babies. So maybe you guys are going to be invited to a baby shower, a friend's baby's birthday. Maybe you'll start to see a lot of babies around, on TV, online, around you, period. And also, what could also be significant is an idea that you've had for a long time finally coming and being born, like your little baby. But yes, babies and numbers will be signs for you that your divine mate and you are about to come into union. All right, so let me get you some advice, Pile 4. This was your card. Beautiful card. And it says, your intuition constantly senses the voice of spirit and conveys this through emotion and feeling. Spirit's great love and wisdom continuously flows through you like a stream of soft diamond light. Stop for a moment and feel this beautiful flow of energy. Allow it to permeate every part of you. You and spirit are one, entwined by invisible threads of love. Wow. So, listen to your intuition. You are being, as it says here, divinely guided. So stay in union with spirit and allow yourself to be guided. The one is not that far. I really feel for you that the one is right there, just fine-tuning some things. And I hope this helps you, pile number 4. I hope this reading helped everyone feel a lot more hope about coming into union with their divine mate, because all my light workers here have a divine mate that they will meet in this lifetime. Mark my words. You will meet your divine mate in this lifetime. I feel like most of you are very close on the threshold. You will not get out of 2023 without meeting your divine mate. Okay? So just trust and have faith and work on you in the ways that you've been advised, and everything will fall into place because they trust are being guided and working on what they need to work on. Hey, 4, you know you're both watching this. On that note, I want to say, Peace. Subscribe to the channel, of course, if you haven't already, so the community can continue to grow. Blessings to all of you guys. Like the video so we can stay in the algorithm and we can reach more light workers. And I'm going to send y'all all that good stuff. All that good stuff. All that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. Love y'all. Light and love always. Later.